So, have you been paying attention to the news today? The whole Trump thing.
I check in and check out because it's just so much. But I feel like what I recently checked into, I'm kind of excited about. I'm going to get the popcorn.
My wife is upstairs right now. She can't even sleep. She's upstairs like, I told you. So,
so I'm excited. I'm excited to hear and witness how this is all going to go down. I feel like we're all living in a mashup of House of Cards, a Tom Clancy novel, and an episode of Black Mirror. It's like what is going on? Every day I wake up and there's some more mess.
Right. So the crazy thing is my man is, I hope he, he don't end up like shot somewhere like, dang, he mysteriously died.
Oh my gosh, But with the way things have been going, you just don't know what to expect.
You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be like House of Cards and Scandal and everything else. Like, yo.
Exactly.
Like this dude just ended up dying. After this show, I'm gonna watch my my recorded version of Scandal too. People be laughing like, man, you lose your man card. I'm like, man, the Scandal's good.
No. I feel like you don't lose your man card. You get extra points on that because you have to really be securing yourself to be like, whatever. I watch Scandal and I drink wine and eat popcorn when I watch it.
Look, Scandal. Look, it ain't all that other stuff, man. This season been real crazy.
But if you did, man, I would just be like, look.
I get brownie points. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with Kysii, but not extra fucks with Kysii because he drinks wine and watches popcorn.
There you go.
Popcorn when he watches Scandal.
Yo.
And if you enjoy something, stand in it.
Listen, y'all had a funny. Yeah. Nate was tripping today. That's why I stood on Scandal. Nathan Ivey from the morning.
Nate said real men don't watch Scandal.
Yeah, that's what he said. He tried to hate, and he was like, "What, Kysii?"
Real men watch whatever the hell they want to watch.
Listen. That show that you had where you was talking about your dating experience, the dude that you met. I think it was in Atlanta, I believe. I felt bad. If the dude was in Atlanta, I feel bad for us Atlanta dudes. Listen, I have to apologize on behalf. I'm going to represent Atlanta guys.
Oh, the guy that I was talking about who was rude to me in the elevator?
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he was from Atlanta or not. I just happened to be in Atlanta.
Okay.
So we're not going to put that on Atlanta guys. We're just going to, say that we don't know where he was from. He could have been from anywhere.
Okay. Good. All right. Yeah.
But the one that drank too much.
that dude.
Guy, he is not from Atlanta. I believe he is from Virginia.
Oh my God, I'm from Virginia too. Come on, I gotta apologize for two places.
But we're not. I don't know that he is an accurate representative.
But you went on a date with the dude, right?
Yeah, I did. He seemed okay at first. He seemed cool. But, the true colors started coming out on the date. And I was like, well.
Well, can you share what our listeners say? They got to hear that part right there.
Okay, so I don't want to drag it out too much. But I met this guy a couple days prior to my birthday. I was going out of town. And I met him at Best Buy. And a little background about me. I went to law school. Well, I didn't just go. I graduated. I'm not practicing. But anyway, we somehow got on the subject of him going to law school. And then I told him that I went. And, eventually he was like, hey, would you mind if I gave you a call sometime? I'd like to take you to dinner. So I'm like, all right, cool. We met before I went away on vacation. I come back a couple weeks later. He's texting me and says that he wants to go out. So we make plans to go on a date. And gosh, so we have a destination. We have a restaurant. I'm supposed to meet him there. I get there. He's not there. I'm like, all right. I get a phone call from him and he says that he isn't really feeling well. His stomach has been bothering him. But he still doesn't want to miss out on the date, so can I come and pick him up? that right there for me was a red flag. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Like, if you're well enough to come out on a date and eat, you should be okay to drive. I don't know. But I was just like, whatever, I'll go pick him up. So I pick him up, we get to the restaurant. The whole way there, he's complaining, not complaining to me, but like venting about his life. And then apologizes for that. We are at the restaurant, we're eating dinner. He's you know, ordering up everything, including drinks. So the first drink is something light, summery, refreshing. Then he orders another drink. Now this other drink is very much so brown liquor based. I don't know what it was. Then he had another one. So we're at drink 3. And what happened next? I'm glad it's foggy, because that means that it's a distant memory. But the restaurant's about to close, and I'm saying, okay, well, maybe we should go ahead and head out. He's like, no, there's, a little more time. Let's go to the bar. They know me here. And I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to the bar area in the restaurant. He says to the bartender, I need you to make me something strong. And the bartender's like, well, I made those, whatever the drink was called, I made those that you had earlier. Those were pretty strong. I mean, do you want that again? He was like, no, I want something stronger. So the guy makes him a Manhattan, and I guess it was a strong Manhattan. So now we're at drink 4. And bear in mind, he's not a big guy. Like, he's not tall. So I just, your level of tolerance a lot of times has to do with your weight. So, we're sitting, we're talking. I'm starting to get uncomfortable because he's like flirting too much and like trying to kiss me on my cheek. And I'm just like, like this is getting embarrassing. And they're shutting the restaurant down. So the wait staff, I can see that they're getting annoyed. And I hate being that person that everyone is really pissed off with, but they have to act like they're okay with it and keep smiling. So then after the Manhattan, he has another drink. I don't know what it was. Was that the final? Was the next drink the final drink? The next drink might have been the final drink. All I know is he closed it out by saying, hey, that bottle of rosé up there, can I have a glass of rosé? And then can you put the cork in the bottle? And I'll just buy the bottle of rosé and take it home with me. And they just smooth did it for him. And I was like, what? I didn't know that was legal. I didn't know that you could take an opened container of alcohol out of a restaurant. I mean, I guess that the cork is like back in there.
Right. That's crazy.
That makes it okay. I did not know that was a thing that you could do. So by the end of the night, I was just like, I wish I hadn't driven. But I have to drive this person home. And the whole time he's like, this is the best date I've ever had. It's been such a long time since I've been on a good date. And I'm thinking, of course, because you can drink all you need to drink. So I left out one major piece. Yeah. While we were on the date, he tells me that he has gotten, I don't know, a DUI, DWI, whatever. He was speeding and drinking too much. And he now has one of those devices on his car. And I didn't even know that was a thing at the time either. I guess they put a device on your car.
He got to breathe into the thing before he can...
You got to blow into it.
Wow.
Start. Unless you have the legal alcohol, limit. So I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together. And I'm like, wait a minute. So he said his stomach was hurting. I'm like, he probably drank too much the night before and couldn't drive. I couldn't get the car started because of that device. That's why he needed me to pick him up.
Exactly. So all these red flags.
All the red flags. And my gut was telling me before I went on the date, like, you're probably not a good fit. Because he was complaining about his ex, talking about how she's crazy and she's accusing me of stalking her and doing this and doing that. And the cops came to my place. And I'm like, and none of this happened? And he's like, no, she's just making things up. And I'm like, you drink till you black out. You have a big scar on your hand and you don't know where it came from. I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm like, it's quite possible that you did something to harm your ex and you don't even remember it because you don't even remember getting a big gash on your hand that's still open.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you
that was obviously first and last date.
Right. He said, you gonna call me again?
Yeah, he wanted me to. He wanted to go out again, and I see. I mean, part of this was definitely my fault because I should have just wrapped it up. But there's like a piece of me that laughs at what's going on while it's happening. Like, oh shit, like this is is this really going down right now? But then I reach a point where I'm like, okay, this has gone too far. It's not even funny anymore. You are no longer entertained. You have to end this. I totally take the blame for the date going longer than it should have because I will admit I was somewhat entertained by his behavior and then it wasn't funny anymore, and that's when I was like, all right, it's over, it's time to go. Wow. And he hit me up a few times after that, and I guess he got the point that I'm not interested.
Wow.
And that was a while ago. That was like a couple years ago, but I was far more selective about who I would go on dates with. See, that's me trying to be nice and give people chances.
Wow! Shout out to Barbershop Sports Talk who came through. What's up, this Trey?
Yeah.
He said, "What up, Autumn?"
That was. Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, I'm looking in the chat now. But yeah, that was definitely my fault. For letting things go on too long. But you know what? I wouldn't have a great story to tell on your show right now.
You right about that.
So the story was worth it.
Folks had me laughing. They were like, man, I would have been gone a long time ago. I would have called it as an Uber and said, have a good night.
Oh, yeah. I should have. But, oh well. Yeah, that ain't never happening again, though. That's for sure.
I hear you. Look, we're gonna take us a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna bring Fresco on with us.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
Let's pause for a break.
Let Whole Team Enterprises be the #1 source for all your marketing needs. They specialize in web design, graphic design, videography, flyer printing, t-shirt printing, web hosting, and more. For your business or next event, be sure to reach out to Whole Team Enterprises at www.wholeteam.com.
Be sure to get your car serviced by the professionals at ICN Services, located in the Buckhead area of Atlanta. They are a full-service automobile concierge service who are an on-site automobile detailing provider with the advantages of their come-to-you service. Your car can get their needs taken care of while you continue your day. They will take your vehicle to appointments, inspections, repairs, returns, and more. Find them online at www.itscleannow.com or reach them at 404-934-0675.
Go see my guys at Platinum Auto Accessories in Lithonia, Georgia. They can get your car audio needs tight. In addition to the audio enhancements, they specialize in visual enhancements for your car as well. Lighting, rims, alarm systems, remote starts, and more. Visit Kevin and James for some of the best deals in the Atlanta metro area. Conveniently located at 2648 Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, off I-20 and the Evans Mill exit. Also give them a call at 678-323-7888. Mention this ad for a special discount. Friends of the Kickin' It with Kysii show.
You've reached Kickin' It with Kysii show.
No tricks in 86. It's time to build. Check out the Doug Stewart Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. It's sports talk. It's guy talk. It's fun talk. Once again, that's the Doug Stewart Show. One half of the world-famous Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time at StewartMediaandEntertainment.com. Trust me, you'll have more fun than you can shake a stick at. And I got one question for you. Are you not entertained, huh?
Squad.